And I think we are live. I should have set up a thumbnail before this started. Oh well. And we'll just wait for people to stream in, pun intended. But he's already going to sleep, so sorry, Morgan. Also, hello, Satellite Warrior. Yeah, honestly, the reason why this stream's so late is because my day got a little bit busier than I thought it'd be. And I did also invite J-Rex and Hyena. And Hyena specifically is the one who came up with this one. I'm just waiting to see if either my godfather or the Sympasaurus. Oh, it's getting warm in my apartment. Yeah, it's kind of crazy this, like, what's going on with, like, the weather currently is suddenly, like, there was, like, not really a heat wave, but, like, it's crazy for weather in the high 20s at this time of the year. Like, definitely all the snow's gone, but, like, here in Saskatchewan, normally we don't get, like, high 20 weather in, like, the second week of May or something. So this is insane. Though I think we're supposed to be getting rain in, like, a week from today or something. I'm not sure. And also, hello, Colton Hemmingson, the Rodeo Bandit. That is a mouthful, so I hope it's okay if I just call you Colton. And Sympasaurus said he'd join in a sec, so I have no idea where he's at. And Colt works too. Okay, thanks. And while I'm waiting for the Sympasaurus, I'm gonna put in the private chat. Shipping him with. Oh, there he is.
I saw it, Tirza.
I gotcha, Sympasaurus.
And I heard that too.
For those who don't know, I put J-Rex X Samus in the private chat. It's so fun to tease you.
Oh, yeah?
If you say me, X Alphonse, or Pim, I'm gonna make you SIT. You know that, right?
I'm aware of that.
So you better not if you don't want me to tell you that.
Oh, yeah? Looking on the private chat.
Sit, boy.
Ow!
I warned you.
I know you warned me, but I didn't say Alphonse X Tirza to ya, did I?
Do you want me to say it again?
Are you daring? Am I daring you or you daring me?
Hi, Daisy, Blue Miss Frost. Welcome to the stream.
Hello, satellite.
Yeah. And like I said, Hyena did come up with, hello, Philip, welcome to the stream.
Of course he did.
Yeah, Hyena came up with a Hunger Games simulator, so we're just gonna wait for him to pop on if he's there.
He'll be there for sure.
Yeah. While I'm waiting, I'm hopping on Fire Emblem Heroes to, like, of course, pass the time, and also, like, because there's like a little Forging Bonds events going on right now, and I want to, like, get everything.
That's understandable.
Also, like, collecting all the things I can. Oh, I almost forgot. I can get Fafnir now, can I?
So can you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, while we're waiting for Hyena, I'm just gonna, like, talk and play Heroes while we wait for my godfather. And if anybody has any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments and we can answer them for you, kind of Q&A style. Oh shoot, I lost already. What?
Well, in the meantime, I'm just gonna play the Super Smash Bros. For a while.
Yeah, because you got a crush on my sister. Ooh.
Hey, she's my wife, you know.
Yes, I know. And also,
Terza!
it's fun to tease you. Also, hi, Indominator. Welcome to the stream. Just want to say that I hope you guys have a good night. I'm going to bed early. Well, I hope you have a good sleep, Indominator. Sorry if I saw that a little late.
Although mine is afternoon in my country in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Daisy, not you too.
Jerickson and Sam is sitting in a tree. Kissing.
Come on, Terza. Give me a break.
All right, sit, boy.
Oh, not what I meant.
Sure, it wasn't. Oh, good night, Philip. Have a good sleep. Yeah, I realized I was kind of making it like a bit of a mistake, like with it being like so late, but chat wanted to see a live stream, so I'm giving them a live stream.
Uh-huh.
And there's still no sign of Hyena. Wonder where he's at.
Let me try and text him.
Like through Discord?
Yeah, from Discord.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a little confused when you said that. Oh, come on. Oh no, please don't, please don't. I'm sorry, Ivy, I knew that was a bad move.
Daisy says I have MeWe that's different than Discord.
Mm-hmm. I heard of MeWe, but I don't use it.
Neither do I.
And there we go. That's not what I wanted to open.
Jonatron Prime. What's up, guys? Hello.
Hi. Welcome to the stream. We're just waiting for Hyena. I don't know where he is. And Hyena just messaged him on Discord to figure out like where he is. So in the meantime, we can all fluster the Sympasaurus.
Hey, don't even think about it.
Then you better take back what you said about my husband and Ratatosker.
Never. Oh,
Well then, sit boy.
How? You're distracting me.
Good.
How's that good?
Come on. You know why.
You always fluster me the whole time. It always goes first. Fluster me first.
Because you deserve it.
How am I deserve it? You're the one who's deserved to get back.
Nope. Hee hee hee. Oh shoot. Someone just one shot Ivy. You're playing as Zonafina?
Actually, I'm playing as me. If you want to know who's in the battle, there's me, you, Anafina, Aria, Tri-Slash, and Rhoda.
Oh, nice. Quetzal Trio versus your dinos.
Well, actually, we're fighting against each other. I didn't actually put teams on it.
Still.
We're playing in stock battle.
Nice.
You got 4 lives.
Of course.
And Tri-Slash got 4 lives.
It's just what you get when you're the Prince of Superior Heart.
Or not. It's not over yet. Now you got 3 lives.
How many does everybody else have?
Well, me, you, Anafina, Trislash, and Rhoda got 3, and Aria got 2.
Oh,
Well, make that 2 for Rhoda, and make that 2 for me. So, me, Rhoda, and Aria got 2 lives. And now you got 2 lives. Now you're using the super move.
Friendship Power Blast!
Oof. Anafina and Trislash got 3 lives. Oh, my sister knocked me out, but I only got 1 left. And Aria's got 1
I'm
life
looking
left.
at some of the other simulators they got, and I'm seeing some pretty cool ones.
Really?
I'm seeing like a Survivor, and there was like a dog eat dog one.
Uh-oh. Oh, so Tirza, you got 1 life left.
And you get a boop.
Hey!
Did someone just star KO?
No one's out yet.
In the words of Pitt, I never learned how to read.
Aria's out.
She's the first one out.
Yeah, she. Well, looks like you're out, Tirza.
Sit, boy.
Ow! I didn't knock you out. It was Trislash. And
Then tell
Anafina's out
try
too.
slash to sit.
Well,
Go,
you didn't get.
Rhoda.
And Trislash is out. Oh no, not yet. No, he's got 1 life left. Rhoda knocked me out. The last one is Trislash and Rhoda. Let's see who wins. It's just you and me, Rhoda.
Bring it, Tracy Cutie.
Don't ever call me that.
While I'm waiting for Hyena, I might like set up like another thing because like we've been waiting for like 20 minutes or something.
I don't know what's taking. I don't know where he is or what's taking him so long. Ooh.
And yeah, I have a Hunger Games thing in mind that I had for a while, so I think I might do that.
Okay. So it's just you and me to get started, right?
Yeah. If he pops in, then he'll pop in.
Okay. Well, it's over.
Who won?
Try slash.
Who won? Ah, dang it. You annoying reptile.
Don't blame me. You don't have the skills to beat me.
And you're overconfident and cocky.
Cockiness is for foolishness. I use
Look
my
who's
strategy.
talking.
Hey. Hey.
Let me. Oh, nope, that's not the right tab. Look, I accidentally muted the tab. Okay, other.
It's what Anafina said.
Hmm.
She said you two show like a married couple to Try Slash and Rhoda and
We
both
are
of them
not a couple.
couple.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay, now we'll try Dinosaur Trio versus Quetzal Trio.
You can like stream it on your thing to like entertain people.
Yeah, well the thing is I can't even stream. I can't even stream on the game to the live stream.
Oh,
Plus, if however I can however I might able to record it by using the live stream on the TV. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, I'll just. Yeah, you want me to put on the? You want me to put on the the share screen?
yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, right, the camera. There. How's that?
Uh-huh.
Alright.
So you guys can watch J-Rex.
Ooh. J-Rex, do I look like a monster? No, Miss Kitty, you're not a monster.
Guys, please avoid negativity in the chat. This is a place of positivity. If there's like any negativity, I will
Ignore it.
like kick him out. I know it sounds rough, but that's what I'll do. Is I want this place to be more positive. Like that's one of the entire reasons for my channel and universe is so I can avoid that kind of stuff.
That's understandable.
Who just KO'd?
It's hard to... Oh, I see Arya's lives are 4. And Tri-Size got 4, Rhoda's got 4. Oh, we all got 4. Now Rhoda's got 3. Miss Kitty says, Tirza, do you like Animal Crossing?
I tried it once. It wasn't my cup of tea.
You and I got 3 lives, Tirza.
Sorry, I'm focusing on making this simulator.
No worries. Now Anafina's got 3 lives. I got 2 lives because I fall down.
Lol.
And Tri-Slash still got 4. Well, looks like Jessuc's got 2 lives left. Rhoda's got 2 lives left.
Which Fire Emblem sibling duo should I use? There's like a lot of good ones. I'm stuck between should I use Alphonse and Serena or should I use Alir and Vale?
I think I'll go with Aaliyah or something.
Alir and Vale?
Yeah.
Okay, Alir and Vale it is.
Uh-oh. Looks like you and I got 1 life left. Rhoda's got 1 life. And Tiz is using the Friendship Power Blast on Tri-Slash.
Take that!
Ooh, Tri-Slash got 1 life left. And Athena's got 1 life left. But Aria's got 2 lives. And Athena's out.
Then I'm gonna swap out the District 2 ones for
Oh, I'm out.
bye-bye, Sympasaurus.
Hey, I resent that.
Hee I don't. Okay, I have it set up. We can finish watching.
It's over.
JRX
Look
play.
who won.
Who just won?
You and your Quetzal
Quetzal
Trio.
Trio is victorious! In your face!
Yeah, congratulations.
Hee. Oh, Hyena's finally. Oh, geez. I'm sorry, Hyena. I just realized you were there for like 5 minutes because I was like prepping the thing. Because like you were taking like so long, I was like, oh, screw it. I'll just make my own Hunger Games simulator. I'm sorry.
No,
We
you're
can do like yours next time, I promise.
no, you're fine.
Very
Also,
funny, Daisy.
I literally just woke up. Ugh.
Oh, my
Yeah,
bad.
but I still
Yeah,
haven't
you
fully
sound a little
saved up.
groggy.
Yeah, but I do. I still have my thing fully set up, up and such. Like I had it
Hi,
pre-saved and
BJ.
everything.
Welcome to the stream.
Me, if you want, I can show you what I mean.
We can like maybe like do it like Saturday or something, so like there can be like more time or something.
Saturday won't be a good thing for me because I have a role play scheduled on Saturday with a group.
Okay. Well, we can figure something out for next week. I don't really
Yeah,
want to do like for Mother's Day because I'm planning to like I want to like spend time with my mom.
That makes sense.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see my screen yet or like
I
yeah.
can see it.
Okay, hey, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so I decided to do sibling edition for this Hunger Games. So District 1 is my big older siblings, Ratchet and Samus. District 2, originally I had Spyro and Spry, but I wanted to change it to Lily and Gladion from Pokemon. District 3 is the Bandicoots District, Crash and Coco. The Thief District, District 4, Sly and Carmen. District 5, Zip and Pip from G5 MLP. Also was one I changed. I thought it'd be more interesting to have them. My original pick was Applejack and Apple Bloom. District 6 is Pim and Hope. District 7 is Leonardo and Raphael.
Raphael, my favorite Ninja Turtle.
Nice. District 8 is Chris and Martin. District 9 is Elsa and Anna from Frozen. District 10, we have Alir and Vale. District 11, Makoto and Kamaru Naegi from Danganronpa. And District 12, Rin and Len Kagamine from Vocaloid. You guys like the picks?
Yeah.
It's gonna be an interesting match.
Yep. Alrighty. Are you ready to start?
Yep. Let's get started.
And as usual,
Alright, here we go.
I will read the night shift.
Of course. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Makoto finds a bag full of explosives. Leo grabs a backpack and retreats. Vale takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Kind of stumbled on that one. Lily runs away from the cornucopia. Honestly, I think it'd be funny if either Vale or Lily won, considering their character. Anyway, Hope and Kamaru fight for a bag. Hope gives up and retreats. Ratchet runs away from the cornucopia. Crash snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Should I be scared?
I don't know, but I hate alcohols.
Gladion and Anna run away from the cornucopia. Also, I just realized I put 2 N's in Anna's name by accident. Chris runs away with a lighter and some rope. Zip, Elsa, Len, and Sly share everything they gathered before running. Pim takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Carmen, Rin, Alir, Samus, Raph, and Coco all run from the cornucopia. Pip snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag, and Martin runs away from the cornucopia. Nobody died at the cornucopia. What the heck? Is that the first time it's happened in this series?
I have no idea.
No one died in
Oh, well, there's...
It's rare.
Well, here's our first kill. Day 1, Leo kills Zip while she's resting.
Oh, yikes.
Poor Zip. Coco practices her archery. Lily spears Chris in the abdomen. Oh my gosh, Lily! What the heck? I was not expecting Lily to be the second person to kill.
You should have expected this, Tirza. It's always this. You should have expected this, Tirza. It's always the shy and quiet ones who have a secret dark side to them in situations like this.
Very true. Very, very true. Anyway, Pip constructs a shack. Pim also constructs a shack. Hope is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Makoto fishes. Sly overhears Alir and Martin talking in the distance. Crash tries to sleep through the entire day. Honestly, so canon. Carmen kills Ratchet with his own weapon. Come on!
Oh.
I am so sad.
Yikes.
Rin's... Okay, how does Rin do this? Spear Raphael in the abdomen. He's a turtle. He has a shell, which is his abdomen. Rin, how do you do that? How?
Must have been very skilled.
Guess so. Anyway, Vale fishes. Elsa tends to Anna's wounds. Gladion receives an explosive from the Ether Foundation. Kamaru thinks about home. Len sprains his ankle while running away from Samus.
At least my wife is still alive.
Arena event already? I guess this is what happens when no one dies in the bloodbath. Anyway, mutant mutts fill the area. Vale uses Gladion as a shield.
Really?
What you said about like the cute and innocent ones. I just didn't expect Gladion to die before Lily. Pim also uses Rin as a shield for the monkey mutts. And Rin actually died before her brother, so... Though, hang on, while running, Len falls over and grabs Leo on the way down. So there's Len dying for ya. Crash survives. Kamaru uses Anna as a shield. Pip survives. While running, Coco falls over and grabs Alir on the way down. Sly uses Martin as the shield. Hope survives. Makoto survives. Elsa pulls down Carmen. Lily survives. And I'm sorry, J-Rex. Samus is pummeled to the ground and killed by a troop of monkey mutts.
Oh, come on.
Oh, boy.
Okay, how many people are dead now? 15? What the heck?
Dang.
Oh my
15 dead. Tirza, if it's gonna be
So
that
much
short, yeah, if it's gonna be this short, we might as well do more next.
Oh my gosh. Zip, Chris, Ratchet, Raphael, Gladion, Rin, Anna, Len, Leo, Coco, Alir, Martin, Elsa, Carmen, and Samus. Okay, who all from the districts is still alive? Okay, District 1's out, and District 12's out. And so is District 7 through 9. We lost literally like 5 of the districts in day 1. That's insane. And Lily, Crush, Sly, Pip, everyone in District 6 and 11 are all alive. Oh, and Vale.
Well then.
Honors.
This is gonna be the quickest Hunger games ever. Anyway.
All right, your turn,
Next one.
Hyena.
Yep. Kumaru tries to sing himself to sleep.
Oh shoot, I forgot to change Kamaru's pronouns.
Yep.
Oh jeez,
Sly,
I'll have
Pim,
to do
and Lily
some
cheerfully sing
fixing.
songs together. Makoto screams for help. Hope and Crash run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Vale and Pip hold hands.
Well, hand in hoof.
Yep, hand in hoof. Yeah.
Feast already! Jeez Louise!
That's because of how many are left.
Sly and Vale get into a fight over raw meat, but Sly gives up and runs away. I mean, she is a fell dragon, so...
Yeah.
Kamaru and Pim decide not to go to the feast. Pim, please survive. You're surviving so well right now.
Uh-oh.
Crash and Pip team track down and kill Hope. And Makoto bashes Lily's head against a rock several times.
Oh.
Jeez, Makoto!
Ouch.
Oh, come on! Pim unknowingly eats toxic berries day 2. I just jinxed my boyfriend. Lovely.
Yep.
Then Crash collects fruit from a tree. What are the odds that it's Wumpa fruit?
I don't know.
Pip receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Sly steals from Makoto while he isn't looking. Yeah, I'll have to change the pronouns for Makoto and Kamaru. Kamaru is pricked by thorns while picking berries. And Vale makes a slingshot.
So that means...
Oop. So
23.
Hope, Lily, and Pim are all dead. I'm sad.
Now you know how I feel.
Anyway, night 2. Crash, Pip, and Vale cheerfully sing songs together. Sly lets Kumaru into his shelter. Makoto thinks about winning.
I think Makoto and Kamaru are like the only district with like all the people surviving still. Oh, I spoke too soon. Kamaru unknowingly eats toxic berries. I'm sorry, Kamaru. Pip collects fruit from a tree. Crash decapitates Sly with a sword. Jeez Louise. Everyone stay away from the crazy bandicoot with a sword.
Where did he even
Vale
get that
receives
sword?
fresh food from probably Alir's retainers, and Makoto hunts for other tributes. 2 cannon shots can be heard. Sly and Kamaru are dead.
Yep.
So that leaves Pip.
Pip
Crash,
dies from an infection on night 3.
Oh.
Crash goes to sleep. Makoto receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. And Vale starts a fire.
Day 4. Makoto attacks Vale, but she manages to escape, and Crash fishes. Arena event!
Uh-oh. Do you
The monkey once again.
Do you want me to read this
Vale
one?
survives, and Crash enters Makoto and leaves him for the monkey mutts.
Oh.
Jeez Louise.
So that leaves Vale and Crash.
Alright, guys, place your votes. Who do you want to win? Personally, I'm voting for Vale.
Me too.
It'd be so funny if she won.
Well, I'll leave it up to the 50-50.
Oh! I can't just be jinxing
Nightfall.
it. Vale bleeds out due to
Yeah,
sorry.
Nightfall. Vale bleeds out due to an untreated injuries.
Welp, Crash won.
And that was the quickest Hunger Games in Tears' channel yet. That was fast.
Yeah. What the heck was day 1?
No, Tirza. You know what I think it is? I think your stream is like, you know what? Let's let Hyena do his Hunger Games and Tirza do hers by making hers go faster.
Fair enough. Yeah, if you want to do yours, Hyena.
I mean, I might as well after seeing what happened over there. Yours literally went so fast. Okay, let me see. Yep. And oh,
Yeah, and
here we are.
And while you do that, I'm gonna like.
Yep. All right, making sure. Okay, it's set up. So.
BJ said, "What the heck was all the chaos?"
I know, right?
That's the
That
Hunger
went
Games simulator for you.
Yeah. All right, my screen share's on, so.
All right, are you gonna share your screen?
I am.
I don't.
You
I see it. Hang on.
You have to click on it. There you go.
There you go.
So for my Hunger Games, I have J-Rex and Samus in District 1. I have In and Rhoda in District 2. Rex and Pyra in District 3. Ratchet and Sprocket in District 4. Dark Pit and Arya in District 5. Ant-Man and Wasp in District 6. Shulk and Fiora in District 7. Brett and Daphne in District 8. Pit and Lucina in District 9. Mikey and Raptora in District 10, Nitara and myself in District 11, and Alphonse and his sister Sharina in District 12 since Tirza refused to compete.
Because I don't want to actually put myself in the simulator.
Fair enough. Anyway, proceed. Up. Yes, I know that. Oh, what the heck? Wow. Unbelievable.
Also, hello, Jake Rowlett.
All right.
What are the odds Hyena's game will be speed blitz through?
No, hold on. I have to re-edit the cast because it just reset it. Okay. There's a mine. I turn off my screen share real quick. I'll tell you when to put it back on once I finish fixing it.
Yeah, we'll do another one of mine if that's okay with you.
Yeah, you're good. I just need to fix it. So.
Yeah, we'll do another Hunger Games simulator with the sibling edition.
Yep. I fix this. At least I remember which one goes where, and thanks to my laptop, it saves the names, so it'll be an easy fix.
Anyway, so I fixed the auto nickname and I switched around Makoto and Kanemaru's pronouns. So let us proceed. Attributes stand on their podiums. The horn sounds. Anna runs away from the cornucopia. Pim breaks Sly's nose for a basket of bread. Alir, Samus, and Hope all run from the cornucopia. Elsa breaks Ratchet's nose for a basket of bread. Kamaru gathers as much food as she can. Carmen takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Zip finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Zip, how are you going to do that when you have hooves? Raph grabs a backpack, not realizing it's empty. Len runs from the cornucopia. Rin grabs a shield, leaning on the cornucopia. Gladion takes a handful of throwing knives. Coco runs from the cornucopia. Leo grabs a sword. Go figure. Crash runs away from the cornucopia. Vale takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. I'm starting to sense a theme here. Martin grabs a bag full of explosives. Chris runs away from the cornucopia. Oh, Lily can't handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Sweetheart.
No.
And Makoto and Pip run away from the cornucopia.
Yikes.
Day 1. Samus hunts for other tributes. Hope receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor, probably the other Avengers. Sly steals from Len when he isn't looking. Canon, absolutely canon. The Frozen Girls, Pim and Rin, raid Makoto's camp while he's hunting. Ratchet searches for a water source. Zip defeats Carmen in a fight but spares her life. Leo tends to Alir's wounds. Vale and Martin split up and search for resources. Raph runs away from Coco. Chris practices his archery. Pip receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Komaru makes a wooden spear. Gladion thinks about home, probably because his sister just committed die. And Crash dies from hunger.
Looks like Crash isn't winning this one.
Cannon shots can be heard from the distance. Lily and Crash. Night. Oh, do you want to do the Night's Hyena, or are you focusing on?
I finished fixing my cast, so I'm good to read it.
Okay.
Anyway.
So after we're done this round, we can switch to yours and do 2 rounds, probably.
Yep. Night 1. Sly, Komaru, Pim, Gladion, and Makoto sleep in shifts. Coco receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Elsa sets Rin on fire with a Molotov.
Elsa, you're supposed to have ice magic, not fire magic.
Pip catches Anna off guard and kills her. Chris fends Lynn, Samus, and Ratchet away from his fire. Zip questions her sanity. Aaliyah fends Martin, Vale, and Leo away from her fire. Carmen tends to her wounds. Hope tries to treat her infection. Raph receives clean water from Master Splinter.
I was about to say Lydia.
I mean, both could work.
True.
But yeah.
Day 2. My brother constructs a shack. I'm rooting for you, big brother. Martin tries to spearfish with a trident. Elsa shoots a poisonous blow dart into Leo's neck, slowly killing him. Sly makes a wooden spear. Hope and Coco threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. How exactly does it fail if they died? Anyway, Gladion receives clean water from an unknown sponsor, probably the Ether Foundation. Chris searches for firewood. Len and Zip hunt for other tributes. Carmen and Raph split up for resources. Makoto questions his sanity. Vale thinks about home. Komaru searches for a water source. Samus sprains her ankle while running away from Pim. And Alir runs away from Pip. Oh, Leo died. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Rin, Anna, Leo, Hope, and Coco. Proceed!
Night 2. Martin, Makoto, and Carmen cheerfully sing songs together. Sly stays awake all night. Komaru, Pim, and Alir sleep in shifts. Samus tends to her wounds. Ratchet cries himself to sleep. Gladion cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide.
Oh, okay, that's exactly like the same way Lily went out. I feel so bad for the Ether siblings. I wonder what Lusamine thinks.
Elsa and Chris cry themselves to sleep. Pip sees a fire but stays hidden. Vale strangles Lynn after engaging in a fist fight.
And there goes Lynn again.
Raph sees a fire but stays hidden. Good, Raphael. You are doing your ninjutsu training well, held by steadying in the shadows. And Zip attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful.
To be fair, she doesn't have hands, so... Day 3. Pim, Chris, and Komaru hunt for other tributes. Ratchet receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Sly sprains his ankle while running away from Vale. Elsa, Martin, Carmen, and Raph raid Zip's camp while she is hunting. Samus tries to sleep the entire day. Makoto and Alir work together for the day, and Pip discovers a river. I don't think anybody died.
Other than the ones who died at night.
Yeah, which is Gladion and Len.
Yep. Night 3. Zip thinks about home. Martin, Pim, Sly, and Pip sleep in shifts. Makoto looks at the night sky. Raph receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor, most likely his sensei. Okay. Alir sees a fire but stays hidden. Chris forces Vale to kill Elsa or Samus. She decides to kill Elsa.
Chris, what the heck? Elsa is dating your brother.
Carmen tends to Ratchet's
Also
wounds.
feel bad for Vale, but at the same time, my sister's alive, so yay.
And lastly, Kumaro receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor.
Day 4. There we go. Alir sets off an explosive, killing Makoto, Martin, Sly, and Vale. Oh no, she accidentally killed her own sister! Oh, I can imagine that being so sad.
Kumaro, Chris, and Zip. Oh, yeah.
Hey,
sorry,
it's
I
my
forgot
turn.
you were in days.
Kumaro, Chris, and Zip hunt for other tributes. Pim runs away from Samus. Carmen sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Pip tries to sleep through the entire day. Ratchet makes a wooden spear, and Raph discovers a cave.
Well, then. Also, what do you mean by that, BJ? When I read in the comments, he says, "What are the odds Hyena's game will be Speed Blitz 2?" What the heck?
Yeah, I saw that one earlier. Anyway, 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Rest in peace, Elsa, Makoto, Martin, Sly, and Vale.
Yikes. Alright, night 4. Chris tends to his wounds. Pip, Alir, Raph, and Kumaro track down and kill Ratchet.
Oh, come on!
Pim, Samus, Carmen, and Zip tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood.
At least my boyfriend and sister are still alive. There's that.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapon, and memoirs from the tributes' families. Zip decides not to go to the feast. Pim, Alir, and Pip confront each other, but grab what they want to slowly avoid conflict. Oh, what they want slowly to avoid conflict. Raph strangles Carmen after engaging in a fistfight. Samus decides not to go to the feast. Chris falls into a pit and dies.
Oh.
Timing, brother. Kumaro can't handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Oh, Kumaro.
Here's a...
Day 5. Yes, Pim receives clean water from me. Zip and Raph work together for the day. Samus searches for firewood, Alir fishes, and Pip questions their sanity.
Oh, yikes.
4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Ratchet, Carmen, Chris, and Kumaro.
Sorry about your brother.
Alright, night 5. Alir catches Pip off guard and kills her.
Oh no!
Zip and Raph hold hands.
Hand in hook.
Samus and Pim cuddle for warmth.
They're my only family left alive. I don't blame Mom.
So does my wife.
Oh, come on!
Oh, no.
Day 6.
Zip sets off an explosive killing pin. Sorry, I had chips in my mouth.
Yeah.
That's alright.
Alir searches for a water source. Samus travels to higher ground. Raph practices his archery. 2 cannon shots can be heard. Rest in peace, Pip and Pim.
Yep. Alright. Night 6. Samus starts a fire. Zip and Alir run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Right? Raph starts a fire. A peaceful night. This night.
Day 7. Alir hunts for other tributes. Zip fishes. Raph and Samus hunt for other tributes.
They're literally the
Nobody
final
died.
Yeah.
Nope,
They're the final
no
4.
one died.
Also, how exactly does Zip fish?
She only
I
got
have no
spoofs.
idea. Maybe she's holding the fishing rod on her mouth.
Oh yeah,
Anyway,
oh yeah, like
Night
Applejack
7.
uses her mouth to when she's holding the rope.
Yep, Night 7. Zip and Alir huddle for warmth. Raph and Samus sleep in shifts. Another peaceful night with the final 4.
Much as we get an event.
Samus
Samus
picks
pokes
flowers.
flowers for the Simposaurus.
Hey!
Eh.
Alir runs from Raph and Zip goes hunting.
No one died.
Yeah. I mean, it's the final 4. It might take a while though until they finally realize they're the final 4 and start killing each other.
Samus
Oh,
kills
yep.
Alir.
Night 8. Samus kills
Oh.
Alir for her supplies. And Raph bashes Zip's head in with a mace. The final 2 are Samus and Raph.
Big sister, please win! Please win, big sister! No! Come on!
Oh,
Samus
Samus
bleeds out.
bleeds out!
not my wife.
You know what that means.
Cannon shots heard for the girls. Raph is the winner.
Good job, Raphael. I am proud of you. You, Master Splinter, is pleased with your training and you survived your first Hunger Games. Oh man, if only Morgan was here to voice the
Does
Ninja
this make up
Turtles
the
for this part.
moment where... Does this make up for Raphael being the first to die in the very first Hunger Games and he stepped on the landmine?
Yeah, and Master Splinter was so angry about that. Same with Mikey stepping on the line that one time. Anyway,
Yeah.
Anyway. Not that I
Yeah, we'll do 2 attempts for you. Since you did 2 for me.
All right, and since this is my version, would you like to do the night shift this time, Tuzo?
Sure.
Okay, the bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Raptora, Daphne, and Daphne run away from the cornucopia. Samus grabs a backpack and retreats. Nitara, In, Pit, and Fred share everything they gathered before running. Shulk runs away from the cornucopia. J-Rex snatches a pair of sais. Sprocket receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. Lucina gathers as much food as she can. Dark Pit, and Rex run away from the cornucopia. Rhoda rips a mace out of Ratchet's hands. Pyra runs away from the cornucopia. Arya runs away from the cornucopia. Sharina runs away from the cornucopia. Ant-Man runs away from the cornucopia. Wasp grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. Alphonse runs away from the cornucopia. Mikey scares Hyena away from the cornucopia. Mikey, what the heck? Sorry, dude. Dude, I thought you were a crane. Do I look like a crane to you? I said I was sorry, dude. Fiora grabs a shovel. Day 1. J-Rex
You're
picks
not
flowers.
gonna give Dark Pit any commentary?
Well, I knew it was best to run away, Simuator. Anyway, J-Rex picks flowers for Samus. Mikey, Rex, Raptora, Daphne, and Alphonse hunt for other tributes. Fred discovers a cave. Arya scares Fiora away. Oh, dang.
She can be scary when she wants to be.
Yep. Shurina collects fruit from a tree. Rhoda begs for Sprocket to kill her. She refuses, keeping Rhoda alive. Ratchet and Hyena hunt for other tributes. Alright, Ratchet, let's do this. Shulk and Dark Pit work together for the day. I'm only working with you so I can protect Arya faster. Get that through your head, Shulk. Pyra scares Wasp off. Pit camouflages himself in the bushes. Samus stalks in. Ant-Man, Lucina, and Nitara hunt for other tributes. No one died on day 1.
Well, that's relief.
Oh, hang on.
Night 1.
Sorry, again, I had.
Yep, you're good.
Night 1. Ratchet begs for Rex to kill him. He refuses, keeping Ratchet alive. Samus thinks about home. Ant-Man loses sight of where he is. Fiora, Arya, Rhoda, Pit, and Daphne sleep in shifts. Wasp, J-Rex, and Mikey cheerfully sing songs together. All right, J-Rex, sing away, Sympasaurus.
Hey, I resent that.
And in Dark Pit, talk about the tributes still alive.
Okay, so Dark Pit, with everyone's currently still alive currently, we have to focus on making sure Rhoda and Arya survive. That we can agree on in.
Sharina receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Shulk, Hyena, Nitara, and Pim sleep in shifts.
That's not Pim. Pyra. That's Pyra.
Oh, Pyra.
Because I have Rex and Pyra working together.
Right. Shulk, Hyena, Nitara, and Pyra sleep in shifts. My bad.
You're good.
Lucina is awoken by nightmares. Raptora stays awake all night. Fred quietly hums. Oh man! First death is Alphonse and he's killed by my sister-in-law. Come on!
Yikes!
Oh man!
While he's asleep.
Ugh. I'm mad. Sprocket, why?
Oh boy.
Day 2. Ant-Man diverts Shulk's attention and runs away. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Ant-Man is a pacifist.
Mm-hmm.
Arya receives medical supplies from her children who are watching.
Go, Mommy and Daddy!
Rhoda stalks Fiora. Dark Pit explores the arena. In makes a slingshot. Lucina receives clean water from an unknown sponsor, probably her father.
No commentary for the boys again, Hyena? Really?
No, that's just because I want to read through it first and then do the commentary.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Uh-oh. Rex kills Fred while he is resting. Mikey silently snaps Sprocket's neck.
Why?
For other tributes, Serena constructs a shack. Raptora scares off Pit. Hyena poisons J-Rex's drink. He drinks it and dies. Oh, wow. I poisoned you, Jay.
I think I hate you.
Is that a reference to the bad guys with Mr. Snake?
What do you think?
Nitara sprains her ankle while running away from Pyra. Uh-oh. Samus explores the arena. Daphne diverts Ratchet's attention and runs away. Now I'll do the commentary. Go ahead, J-Rex. Drink it. It'll get your strength up.
I don't trust you.
Come on, just drink it.
Hey, I'll give you a drink. Splat!
You gotta stay in the character, Jay. Yeah. Anyway, this arena is pretty big. This slingshot could help me defend Rhoda better. But still, jeez, Mikey snapping Sprocket's neck and Rex killing Fred. Yikes. 4 cannon shots. Alphonse of District 12. Fred of District 8. Sprocket of District 4. J-Rex of District 1.
I'm mad one of my husbands died.
At least his sister's still alive.
Okay. I need my siblings and Sharina to survive then.
Alright, proceed. Night 2.
And maybe the other girls of the Ketzel trio.
Yeah. It's night 2.
Pit receives medical supplies from Lady Palatena. Ratchet receives a hatchet from probably Clank or Rally or maybe me. Raptora, Daphne, Wasp, and Sharina tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. I have a feeling Wasp would tell really good ghost stories. Same with Daphne.
Yeah.
Especially since like Daphne is like part of Mystery Inc. So
Yep.
even though they're fake ones, Hyena and Rex talk about the tributes still alive.
Yep. All right, Rex. So let's talk about the ones still alive. Yeah.
Arya stays awake all night. Natara sees a fire but stays hidden. Samus tries to treat her infection. Pyra receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor, probably J-Rex. No, he said, never mind.
Yeah, he did.
You'll be dead by Samus one day.
She's not gonna kill me since she's technically my goddaughter since she's related to Tirza.
Rhoda is awoken by nightmares.
She's my wife, you know.
Dark Pit convinces Lucina to snuggle with him. Okay, I need confidence.
In case you're wondering, I'm only doing this to make Pit jealous to show him I'm better at keeping relationships than him.
And what if Arya finds us, might I ask?
She'll know I'm just doing it to tease Pit. She's used to it.
Ant-Man is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. And sets up camp for the night. He's probably used to camping.
Yep. That should do it. This camp should do for the night. Wonder how Rhoda's doing.
No! Don't hurt Anne! That's the Awoken by Nightmares bit for her.
Yep.
Mikey receives fresh food from Raptora. No, wait, Raptora's in the game, isn't she?
Yes.
Okay,
Master Splinter?
Or Lydia.
Yeah.
And then Shulk and Fiora hold hands, 100%.
Hey, there we go. Alright, proceed. Day 3. Hyena runs away from Mikey. I'm not trusting. You're not scaring me again this time, Mikey. Oh, come on, dude. It was an accident. Dark Pit fishes. So this is what fishing's like. Not too bad. Shulk collects fruit from a tree. Pit practices his archery.
Ha! Bullseye! In your face, Patu!
I heard that. Ratchet goes hunting.
Imagine like Darkness just like fishing like a few feet away from Pit doing archery. That would be funny.
Yeah. Let's see here. Ratchet goes hunting. Sharina, Pyra, and Rhoda hunt for other tributes.
That sounds like a really sick girl group.
Yep. Samus makes a slingshot. Wasp receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor, probably the Avengers. Raptora stalks in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Daphne begs for Arya to kill her. She refuses, keeping Daphne alive.
I won't take any more lives.
Ant-Man, Lucina, and Rex hunt for other tributes. Natara tends to Fiora's wounds. No one died on this game.
What the heck?
Night 3.
Rhoda goes to sleep. Samus looks at the night sky. Shulk is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warp. Daphne, Arya, Lucina, and Mikey sleep in shifts. Rex, Pyra, and Sharena discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Hyena and Ratchet talk about the other tributes still alive.
All right, Ratchet. We must plan our strategy well if we're gonna survive this game.
Jax, what's going on behind the scenes with you?
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of background noise.
Jay? What was with the background noise?
That was just the radio.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Now, where was I? Ant-Man is unable to start a fire again and sleeps without warmth. Fiora looks at the night sky. Pit sees a fire but stays hidden. Wasp sets up camp for the night. Raptor receives fresh food from the Avengers. Or, not the Avengers, the Skylanders. I'm mixing up hero teams. N sees a fire but stays hidden.
I should probably stay away for now.
Dark Pit kills Natara with a hatchet. This should be interesting for you, Hyena.
My own apprentice killed my lover from the last era. What the heck? Sorry, Natara. But I have to send a message to Hyena that in this game, always expect the unexpected.
Fatality! Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Day 4. Raptora shoots an arrow into Rhoda's head.
Raptora! Oh no! I mean, she is an archer.
Yep. But that means Rhoda is the first of the Ketso trio in the Hunger Games to die.
At least in yours.
Yep. Samus collects fruit from a tree. Wasp begs in to kill her. He refuses, keeping Wasp alive. You still have Ant-Man to look after, Wasp. I will not kill you. Daphne makes a wooden spear. Pit makes a slingshot. Ratchet stalks Rex. Shulk receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Lucina makes a slingshot. Dark Pit hunts for other tributes. Fiora questions her sanity. Arya receives medical supplies from her kids.
Go, Mommy! Go, Daddy! You can win this!
He discovers a cave. Hyena travels to higher ground. It's over, everyone! I have the high ground.
Nice reference.
Oh no! Pyra pushes Serena off a cliff during a knife fight.
Oh no, Serena!
Ant-Man travels to higher ground. 3 cannon shots. Natara, Rhoda, and Serena. Let's see everyone's status. The deceased in District 1, leaving only Samus, and is the only one alive in District 2. Holy cow, Rex and Pyra have 1 kill each in District 3. Sprocket had 1 kill before she died. Dark Pit has 1 kill. Daphne's the only one alive in District 8. I'm the only one alive in District 11. But District 12 itself is eliminated. Both
I'm
people from District 12
so
are dead.
sad.
Oh, wow. Also, Mikey and Raptora have 1 kill each. Dang. Alright. Proceed. Night 4.
Oh, hang on.
Yep.
Night 4, Wasp cries herself to sleep. Ant-Man convinces Daphne not to kill him, only to kill her instead.
Ooh.
Yellow Jacket, anyone?
Yikes.
Rex begs for Mikey to kill him. He refuses, keeping Rex alive. And
No,
thinks about winning.
I need to win this in Rhoda's memory after hearing the cannon shots.
Arya thinks about winning. Fiora receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Samus and Lucina run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Dark Pit sees a fire but stays hidden. Raptora goes to sleep. Pit receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Hyena is awoken by nightmares. Also, I don't think he acted out the one with Dark Pit.
That's obviously a trap. I'm not falling for it.
And then Ratchet, Shulk, and Pyra discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Also, Bayrex, can you mute whatever you're watching or listening to, please? It's kind of distracting.
Day 5. Hyena receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Probably, most likely, yeah. Ant-Man bashes Fiora's head in with a mace. No!
Oh, no, not Fiora!
Wasp discovers a river. Shulk injures himself. Pit runs away from Mikey. Get over here, dude!
No! Help!
Rex overhears Dark Pit and Raptora talking in a distance. Okay, Raptora, here's the plan. You and I will do a secret alliance, and when we're the final 2, that is when we finally face each other.
Oh, really? I was expecting you would have wanted you and Ari to be the last 2.
Don't take my alliance.
Then you'd pull a Romeo and Juliet and eat some toxic berries, like at the end of the last Hunger Games, or at the end of the first Hunger Games. But
don't take my alliances as for granted, Raptora.
Whatever you say, Pitu.
Don't call me that. Ratchet chases Pyra. Arya questions her sanity. In discovers a cave. It should do nicely. Okay. Lucina receives clean water from her father, and Samus accidentally steps on the landmine.
Well,
oh no!
My big brother's still alive.
3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Daphne, Fiora, and Samus. Yep, all of District 1 has been eliminated, and District 8. But Ant-Man with a surprising 2 kills. Not bad for a pacifist. I mean, seriously, he's a pacifist and he got 2 kills. Wow.
Onwards to night 5.
Yep.
Pyra convinces Ratchet to snuggle with her. Lucina, Raptora, and Arya cheerfully sing songs together. Honestly, that sounds like a fun karaoke group.
Yep.
Rex, Ant-Man, and N discuss what might happen in the morning.
All right, guys, we need to discuss what we might do in the morning.
Okay, this one makes me laugh. Wasp and Dark Pit work together to drown Pit.
Finally, now it's time you die, Faker. Ah! Drown.
Jeez, that's dark. Pun entirely not intended.
Yep.
Hyena tries to sing himself to sleep. This I gotta hear.
I'm probably gonna sing myself a Viking song that I heard once during my travels on Gaia. My mother told me someday I would buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores.
Nice.
Yeah, I actually
And
do
Shulk-
karaoke from time to time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Then Shulk and Mikey sleep in shifts.
Yep. Day 6. Watts receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Ant-Man receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor.
The Avengers.
In travels the higher ground. So this is what the high ground looks like. Uh-oh. Lucina poisons Arya's drink. She drinks it and dies.
Oh,
I think Lucina got vengeance for Dark Pit killing her boyfriend.
Yeah. Ratchet practices his archery. Raptora steals from Hyena while he isn't looking. My
And then she probably does something clumsy and dumb, like run into a tree or something.
Yeah. Mikey stalks Shulk. Yeah. Mikey stalks Shulk. Hyra receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Dark Pit begs Rex for Rex to kill him. He refuses, keeping Dark Pit alive. Come on, why? 2 cannon shots, Pit and Arya.
District 3, 6, and 10 all have their tributes still alive.
Yep. And look at Wasp. Now she has 1 kill. But
Heck
man.
yeah! That's my future mother-in-law.
Anyway, night 6.
Oh, right, it's me, sorry. Wasp and Shulk tell stories about themselves to each other. And Hyena, Ant-Man, and Rex tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood.
Honestly, that wasn't a pretty bad ghost story, Rex. I honestly have to agree with Hyena with that one.
Pyra sets up camp for the night. Mikey looks at the night sky. Raptora and Lucina talk about the tributes still alive. And Ratchet receives medical supplies from me. Oh, and Dark Pit dies from hunger. That's sad.
Oh no.
I must have forgotten to eat. Crap.
One of these days, Dark Pit will win.
Day 7. Ant-Man receives fresh food from the Avengers. Lucina searches for firewood. Rex steals from Wasp while she isn't looking. Shulk constructs a shack. Raptora questions her sanity. Mikey constructs a shack. Hyena and Pyra split up to search for resources. Ratchet practices its archery. In tries to spearfish with a trident. All right, Pyra, let's go. Oh, look for some resources.
And what does Zen say?
He says, I guess I'll have better luck fishing next time. 1 cannon shot, Dark Pit, District 5.
Oh, poor Patil.
But Dark Pit got 2 kills before he died. Look at that.
Daddy? You'll protect Mommy from the afterlife, right?
Night 7.
Shulk tends to his wounds and is awoken by nightmares.
Yeah.
Rex tends to his wounds. Hyena and Wasp talk about the tributes still alive.
Honestly, I think that would be canon considering Wasp is one of my crushes, but his main love interest in canon to Tears of series is Nitara.
Yeah. Lucina tries to treat her infection. Pyra convinces Ratchet not to kill her, only to kill him instead. Oh, come on!
Ooh.
Oh no.
Dang, Pyra.
There goes
That's
all
an
the
honest.
people I was
Okay,
rooting for.
I'm just gonna
Oh,
say
yes,
this.
I am still rooting for my future parents-in-law.
I'm just gonna say this. That's more of a Mithra move than a Pyra move.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Raptor receives fresh food from the Skylanders. Ant-Man and Mikey talk about the tributes still alive.
Day 8. Lucina severely slices in with a sword.
Ooh.
I challenge my fate!
Rex is unable to convince Raptora to not kill him.
Sorry, Rex, nothing personal.
Ant-Man forces Mikey to kill Hyena or Pyra. Mikey decides to kill Pyra.
Again, this is giving me Yellow Jacket vibes.
Yeah, I know.
Why is giving you a Yellow Jacket vibes?
Because that was Ant-Man's second identity in Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Yeah, and it's like a lot darker and such.
Yep. Anyway,
Oh, your turn. Sorry.
Yep. Wasp sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Shulk accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it.
Shulk, no!
5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Ratchet, In, Rex, Pyra, and Shulk.
And 3 of those are my top 10 favorite video game characters. I'm salty.
Holy cow, look at all the District X fully eliminated. Only District 6 and District 10 have both its members, and I'm the only one left alive in District 11.
And Lucina's the only one alive in District 9.
Yeah. My goodness. Night 8.
This is canon. Mikey and Raptora huddle for warmth.
Yep.
Mikey, can I cuddle with you?
Of course, do that. And we gotta stick together.
And she just like cuddles right up to him. Ant-Man thinks about winning. Lucina tends to Hyena's wounds.
Would you please be careful with those bandages, Lucina?
I'm trying my best. And Wasp tends to her wounds.
Oh, the feast. Uh-oh. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and momos to the point. Hyena kills Lucina as she tries to run. Sorry, Lucina.
After I helped heal you?
Think of it this way. At least you'll be together with Pit in the afterlife.
Why? And fall to the ground.
Wasp, Raptora, Ant-Man, and Mikey team up to grab food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs.
I mean, we are the only 2 districts with all their people alive, so we might as well stick together, right?
Yeah, dudes and dudettes. Booyakasha! Day 9. Mikey, Hyena, and Raptora hunt for other tributes. Ant-Man defeats Wasp in a fight, but spares her life. They were probably training. Let's be honest. They were probably training.
Yes, they probably were.
Only 1 cannon shot. Lucina up District 9.
Lucina, no!
She got 2 kills before she died. I'm more surprised Ant-Man has more kills than Wasp, though. Look at that. Proceed. Night 9.
Ant-Man and Mikey sleep in shifts. Raptora and Wasp huddle for warmth. Come here, Raptora. I'll keep you warm. Thank you, Chan. And Hyena cooks his food before putting it out.
This boot should do nicely. And now to put the fire out.
Not gonna lie, Hyena, I don't want you to be the next one to be dead.
How dare you?
I think
Anyway.
it'd be funny.
Day 10. Mikey overhears Hyena and Raptora talking in the distance. Okay, Raptora, hear me out. Since there's only 5 of us left, I was thinking this. If you help me, I will spare Mikey. And then together we take out Ant-Man and Wasp. What do you say?
I guess? I'm not really sure.
Also, this is canon. Wasp tends to Ant-Man's wounds.
Yes, 100% canon.
Proceed. Oh no! Arena event. The arena's border begins to rapidly contract. Ant-Man survives. Wasp survives. Hyena is electrocuted by the border.
What
you're right, Hyena.
You be the next one dead.
Raptora survives. Mikey survives.
I can't.
I'm just gonna say this right now.
Good for you.
I'm just gonna say this right now. In canon, then I'm just gonna say this right now as my character. I guess. Well, I mean, I won't. My physical form may die, but my true form will survive. I'll just have to regenerate in the dark realm. Because you forget I'm a dark blood in Tears of series, so.
Right.
Okay, Daisy. Good night.
Night
All right.
10.
Night, Daisy. Anyway, Mikey looks at the night sky. Ant-Man lets Wasp into his shelter. Raptora is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth.
Uh-oh. That's not
gonna cuddle with. I mean, that's being cold.
And that's especially bad if you're a Skylander who's a reptile, because cold weather makes them go into hibernation.
I don't want to hibernate.
Well, technically, Raptora is a dinosaur. It's hard to tell if the dinosaurs are
Day
warm.
11.
Day 11. Raptora constructs a shack. Ant-Man sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Mikey thinks about home. Wasp cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide.
Not Wasp!
Oh, no.
And done! I think that's a lovely shack.
One cannon shot. Wasp.
Oh,
6.
no, Wasp.
Night 11.
Ant-Man climbs the tree to rest, and Mikey and Raptor run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Let's win this, Mikey!
Yeah. Uh-oh. Day 12. Raptora's trap kills Mikey!
Mikey, I'm sorry!
Michelangelo, I thought I taught you how to detect traps. How could you fall for that? I'm sorry, Sensei.
I'm sorry, Master Splinter. I didn't mean to kill Mikey.
Wait. Oh, crap. Ant-Man falls into a pit and dies.
So Raptor wins.
But I accidentally killed my boyfriend.
Yeah, she's been in trauma for a while. District 10. Raptora is the winner. Oh, 3 kills at the end for Raptora.
And one of them was Mikey.
Oh.
And I'm sad that my husband got last place.
Yeah, he was the first one to die. But still, holy cow. Oh, and then you have... All right. Look at all this.
Anyway, let's move on to one more round before we close off.
So
I did mine.
Huh?
I did mine.
Oh. You set up a Hunger Games game, Jay?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Well, if we want to do Jay's, then
yeah, I don't
sure,
mind.
I guess.
I don't mind. You did too. If me and Jake can both do one, that'll count as the second round. We can do that.
Okie dokie.
Jay, do you know how to share your screen on StreamYard?
He did once before.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay, let's see who his is Hunger Games features.
Spyro and Cinder, Gildergrunt and Trigger Happy. J-Rex, I'm mainly doing this Heroes of Friendship style. I'm sorry.
Well, that's.
I'm not doing all Skylanders. I'm
All right,
sorry. Hyena, do you still have yours open?
Oh, yeah. I still have mine open.
Okay, then we can do like another round with you.
All right,
sorry,
so
Jay,
so I press simulate again?
Yeah.
Okay. Proceed. Oh, here we go. The new bloodbath begins. As tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Mikey spears Arya in the abdomen already. Oh! Booyakasha!
Oh, come on! And Alphonse kills... Oh, I am mad! Can we simulate it again? I don't like these results.
There's no turning back.
No. We go through this. We go through this.
I'm mad!
Sorry, Tirza, but we can't go back.
Yeah. Anyway, Mikey spears Arya in the abdomen. Natara overpowers Alphonse, killing him. Pit runs away from the cornucopia, saying with Sharina. Sprocket stays at the cornucopia for resources. Fred takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Ratchet and Lucina run away. Pyra grabs a shovel. Darkpit takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Wasp runs away. Fiora retrieves a trident from inside the cornucopia. Daphne, Rex, me, Raptora, and Samus run away from the cornucopia. Ant-Man sets off an explosive, killing in J-Rex and Shulk.
Yeah, can we start this over?
Rodius, we can't start over.
Sounds like you and I have
snatches
bad
a bottle
starts,
of alcohol in a rag.
It makes me mad.
Day 1, Natara explores the arena.
You're not the only one, because you and I got a bad start.
Hyena tries to spearfish with a trident. Sharina runs away from Daphne. Wasp, Ant-Man, Samus, and Rhoda raids Pyra's camp while she is hunting. Ratchet, Mikey, Pit, Darkpit, and Fiora hunt for other tributes. Lucina receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Raptora stabs Fred while his back is turned. 6 already. Arya, Alphonse, In, J-Rex, Shulk, and Fred. Ant-Man with 3 kills right off the bat.
What?
Oh yeah, he was the one who killed In, J-Rex, and Shulk with the explosive he found in the cornucopia. Holy cow. And then Mikey and Raptora have 1 kill each, and Natara has 1 kill. Jeez. Tirza, do you want to read night 1 or do you want me to do it since you're still angry?
Sure.
Okay.
Rhoda quietly hums. Natara and Sharina talk about the tributes still alive. Raptora throws a knife into Sprocket's chest. Ratchet is awoken by nightmares. Mikey receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Fiora tends to Wasp's wounds. Lucina falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Ant-Man fends Hyena, Rex, and Daphne away from his fire. And Samus cries herself to sleep. Pyra accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. And the pets tell stories about themselves to each other. So, Patu, what exactly were you doing when the Aurum were running amok?
Why should I tell you that?
Because the prompt says we tell stories about ourselves. Remember?
That's a story I don't really want to talk about.
Oh, come on!
Not happening.
Man!
Anyway. Oh, come on, Ant-Man. Share the fire at least. Ace. Ah. Day 2. Nitara hunts for other tributes. Rex sprains his ankle while running away from Raptora.
I'm not trying to hurt you, Rex.
Dark Pit receives medical supplies from the kids.
We're cheering for you, Dad! Avenge Mom!
Mikey scares Ratchet off. Booyakasha! Pit defeats Rhoda in a fight, but spares her life. Hyena tries to sleep for the entire day. Actually, that actually happened to me, so I'm not surprised by that. Sharina and Fiora attacks Fiora, but she manages to escape. Ant-Man receives French food from the Avengers. Daphne makes a slingshot. Samus chases Wasp. 3 cannon shots. Sprocket, Lucina, and Pyra.
And I'm still salty.
Maybe if
Can
you were to
blame me?
I mean, if
I
maybe
understand
if
how
you
you
were
feel,
able to
Tilda.
compete, maybe if you
It's
decided to
my
compete.
choice.
I know, but if you decided to compete, maybe you could have saved Alphonse.
Hush.
Anyway, night 2.
Dark Pit thinks about home. Hyena loses sight of where he is. You can come up with commentary for that.
Yeah. I better get home and watch over the kids. Where the man? It's so dark. Where the heck am I?
Rhoda thinks about winning and lost so early. I can't let his death be in vain. Ratchet catches Mikey off guard and kills him. Yay! Go, Big Brother!
Wait, huh? No, dude, wait. Michelangelo, I thought I taught you to have better self-defense. How could you fall for that? Sorry.
Nitara tries to sing herself to sleep. Considering like the voice she has, like the "Wah yeah" is Christina V. I can definitely imagine her having like a good singing voice.
Yep.
Samus goes to sleep. Rex tries to sing himself to sleep. Ant-Man tends to his wounds. Pit, Fiora, Daphne, and Sharena tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Raptora looks at the night sky, and Wasp screams for help.
Oh.
I wish that Mikey and I will survive the Hunger Games.
Day 3. Ratchet and Dark Pit work together for the day. All right, let's go, Mombax. Samus tends to Raptora's wounds.
Ow! Will you stay still for 2 seconds?
Fiora camouflages herself in the bushes. Rex hunts for other tributes. Ant-Man runs away from Nitara. Rhoda forces Serena to kill Wasp or Hyena. She decides to kill Wasp.
Do it! I'm sorry, Wasp!
Pit defeats Daphne in a fight, but spares her life. Do you want to
All
speak
right,
as
who
Pit
all
real
is
quick?
dead?
Do you want to speak as Pit first?
Oh, sorry. Pit defeats Daphne in a fight, but spares her life.
Yep.
Yield, Daphne. I don't want to kill you.
All right. 2 cannon shots, Mikey and Wasp. Holy cow, look at this. Each district has either 1 person alive. The only one with 2 left is me and Nitara on District 11.
I want Alphonse to win at least 1. Is that
Night
too much
3.
to ask for?
Night break.
My brother sets up camp for the night. Please survive, big brother. Daphne cooks her food before putting out her fire. Samus tries to treat her infection. Dark Pit and Sharena hold hands.
You seemed a little traumatized after Rhoda forced you to kill wasps, so here, take my hand, but don't get too attached.
Do you miss Zarya?
More than you know.
I'm sorry. I miss my brother.
Meanwhile,
Ant-Man, Natara, and Pit sleep in shifts. Fiora lets Raptora into her shelter. Rhoda poisons Hyena's drink. He drinks it and dies. Hyena, I made us some drinks. Here you go.
what's with the good sportsmanship lately? I thought you hated my kind.
I figured I'd be nice.
Wait a second. Why does it taste like... Oh, come on. I don't want to go back to the dark realm again. True form comes out and goes to the dark realm.
See how you like it.
At least my character's immortal. His crystal form just has to go back to his home realm just to regenerate. Because his true form's not allowed in the immortal realm. Actually, that reminds me. Tirza, do you think after this, should I show Jay what the Dark Blood's true crystal forms look like?
If you want to, sure.
Yeah, I'll do it after this. Finish up with Rex, and then we'll proceed.
Okay, Rex sees a fire but stays hidden.
See, day 4. Rhoda, Dark Pit, Raptora, Serena, and Fiora hunt forever tributes. All right, let's do this together then.
Together. For
Ant-Man
our loved ones.
Yep. Ant-Man tends to Natara's wounds. Ratchet receives medical supplies from Clank. Here you go, Ratchet.
Or Allie.
Yep. Me and Allie work together to get those medical supplies.
Go, Dad! You got this!
Samus falls into a pit and dies.
No, my sister! She was doing so good!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Rex scares Daphne off. Pit receives fresh food from Lady Palutena.
It's good to know Lady Palutena is always providing for me.
As long as it's not those living food from that one kitchen animation. Two cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Hyena and Samus. Jeez. Now each of the remaining districts have one member each. Night 4.
Ratchet passes out from exhaustion. Daphne receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Dark Pit climbs a tree to rest.
This should do nicely.
Fiora screams for help. Sharena questions her sanity. Natara and Raptora hold hands. You're really nice, Miss Natara. Rhoda quietly hums. Pit and Rex run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Ant-Man cries himself to sleep. Honestly, canon.
Yikes. Day 5. Natara travels to higher ground. Fiora, Sharena, and Pit hunt forever tributes. Daphne, Ratchet, Rhoda, Dark Pit, and Rex hunt forever tributes. Raptora discovers a river. Ant-Man discovers a cave. Once again, we're hunting other tributes. Let's go.
Let's do this.
No one died on this day. Night 5.
Pit quietly hums. Raptora screams for help. Help! My key! Dark Pit and Daphne sleep in shifts. Aren't you gonna say something, Hyena? You
Our kid's
usually
asleep.
do. Oh yeah. Sharena, Natara, and Rex discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Ant-Man tends to his wounds. Fiora receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Ratchet climbs a tree to rest, and Rhoda accidentally steps on a landmine. Oh no!
Are you gonna voice Rhoda? Beep,
Uh,
beep, 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 beep.
oh.
Kaboom.
Poor Rhoda.
I mean, it's not her fault. It was too dark out. It was night. Anyway, day 6. Daphne stalks Natara. Rex injures himself. Raptora attacks Serena, but she manages to escape. Fiora forces Ant-Man to kill Dark Pit or Ratchet. Ant-Man decides to kill Dark Pit. Fiora, you coward! Pit is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Are you gonna say something as Pit when he got pricked by thorns?
Ow! Okay, that hurt.
But still,
Oh.
so Fiora forcing Ant-Man to kill Dark Pit or Ratchet, and Ant-Man decides to kill Dark Pit. Wow. Alright, even. Oh no! Arena event. A volcano erupts at the center of the arena. Natara survives. Fiora survives. Daphne survives. As Rex trips over Ant-Man into the lava, he grabs him and pulls him down with him. If I'm going, then you're coming with me. Ratchet survives. Raptora is buried in ash.
Oh.
It pushes Serena in the lava.
I'm sorry, Sharena.
6 cannon shots can be heard. Rhoda,
Oh,
Dog
no.
Pit, Rex, Ant-Man, Raptora, and Sharena. The only ones left are Ratchet, Fiora, Daphne, Pit, and Natara.
Okay, Pit or Ratchet, please survive. One of you survive.
Uh-oh. Night 6.
Sorry, Daphne passes out from exhaustion. Natara fends Pit, Ratchet, and Fiora away from her fire.
Honestly, that sounds like something Natara would do. Anyway. Oh, the feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the fallen tribute's families. Pit decides not to go to the feast. Daphne shoots a poisonous blow dart into Ratchet's neck, slowly killing him.
Ratchet!
Natara
Pit, please survive! Avenge us!
Natara and Fiora also decide not to go to the feast. Day 7. Fiora receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Daphne chases Natara. Pit practices his archery. Only
I'm
one
winning
cannon
this
shot.
and going home.
Only one cannon shot. Ratchet of District 4.
Not my BBBFF.
Only 4 remain. Night 7.
Hang on, sorry, I was looking down at something important. Fiora thinks about home. Pit tries to tend to his wounds. Daphne defeats Natara in a fight but spares her life. I don't know how she managed to do that, but she did.
Yep. I mean, Daphne has studied martial arts in some of her other Scooby-Doo representations.
True, but Natara's a freaking vampire.
Anyway, day 8. Daphne runs away from Fiora. Natara makes a wooden spear. Pit dies from first.
Don't so try.
Dang.
Lady Palutena, is that you?
Oh my. Okay, thinking of seeing this right now. Honestly, Dark Pit died in the last round from hunger, and Pit dying from first. That's not too far apart from each other. They're the opposites.
Dark Pit did say they were connected.
Yep. Anyway, only one cannon shot. Pit. Only 3 remain. Only 3. The final 3. All 3 women from these districts. Fiora of District 7, Daphne of District 8, and Natara of District 11. Night 8.
Hyena?
I said night 8. You're reading the nights, remember?
Sorry, I was having trouble connecting to my thing. I have no idea what happened. Fiora cries herself to sleep. Daphne can't handle the circumstances and commits die. Natara dies of dysentery.
Oh no! Wait, then that means
Fiora wins.
Wow!
Congratulations to Fiora.
And she won by not killing a single person. Look at that.
I mean, she did force Ant-Man to kill Dark Pit, so I don't know about that.
Yeah, she forced someone to kill someone, but still, dang. But still, look at all those deaths in the bloodbath. Holy cow!
I'm mad that Arya and Alphonse died that fast.
Mikey killed Arya, Natara killed Alphonse, Ant-Man killed Jarex and Shulk. On day 1, Raptora killed Fred. At night 1, Raptora killed Sprocket. Lucina fell into a frozen lake, and Pyra accidentally detonates the landmine she was trying to arm. No deaths on day 2. Night 2, Ratchet catches Mikey off guard and killed him. Day 3, Rhoda forces Sharina to kill Wasp or Hyena, and Serena killed Wasp. Rhoda poisoned Hyena's drink, and he drank it and died. Samus falls into a pit and dies on day 4. No deaths occurred on night 4 or day 5. Night 5, Rhoda accidentally stepped on a landmine. Day 6, Fiora forces Ant-Man to kill Dark Pit or Ratchet. He decides to kill Dark Pit. The arena event, Rex trips over Ant-Man and into the lava. He grabs it and pulls him down with him. So that's how Rex and Ant-Man died. Raptora is buried in ash, and Pit pushes Serena into the lava. No deaths on night 6. Daphne shoots a poisonous blow dart into Ratchet's neck and slowly killing him at the feast. No deaths occurred on day A and night 7. Day 8, Pit died from first, and then night 8, Daphne committed suicide, and Natara died from dysentery, leaving Fiora as the winner from District 7. My goodness.
Crazy.
There we go. All right. Now that that's done, here, let me turn off screen share real quick so that way I can search up the thing. So J-Rex, what I'm going to show you is what the Dark Blood's crystal forms look like and how they're immortal and such. So
yeah.
Here we go. Pages. Here we go. This is what they look like. Jizza, if you could allow my thing to show up.
Hang on. My thing is being slow.
This is what they look like, but purple.
So yours purple.
Yep, purple flaming crystals, similar to the Lords of Chaos from DC's Young Justice series. That's a Dark Blood's true form,
I see.
which is how they're immortal. So think of it like this. Okay, so in DC, when it comes to the Young Justice universe, the only way for a Lord of Chaos to enter the mortal realm is if they have not only a human form but also a familiar you're with them. If their familiar dies, they are sent back to the realm of chaos. So revert back to their true forms. For a dark blood, the dark blood is the opposite of the Lords of Chaos. So they don't have a familiar here, but they share the same true crystal form.
Really though.
Yeah. So when a dark blood dies, it's the only way they can die permanently is if their crystals are destroyed. But since their crystals is made of dark magic and energy, it's hard to crack unless you have the right weapon for the job.
Interesting.
in canon there used to be a whole species of dark bloods, but now only 13 remain. However, only 7 decided to stay in the mortal realm, one of those 7 being myself. And all dark bloods are considered siblings blades, so they're basically all family. Creatures of darkness are creatures that the dark bloods used to tame in the realm of in their home realm, which is how. But after so many dark bloods died, the creatures of darkness became wild, and untamed, which is how wild creatures of darkness formed in Tears of series.
Okay, I'm keeping that in mind for the lore.
Yep. I mean, there has to be balance. And with only 13 dark bloods, it's hard to keep track of all those creatures of darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And Tizzy, you already know whose fault is that for wiping out most of the dark bloods.
Who was it again? Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, the secret that we cannot reveal until you reveal it on your channel in canon.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited to reveal it. Like, I have like a bit of a idea of how to reveal it in my head, which I might do at the end of August. I'm not sure though.
Yeah.
The end of August?
Yeah.
That's when my birthday is.
I know. And it's also like the birthday of like 3 heroes of friendship in the end of August. Like, canonically, Tamara, Alphonse, and Miku all have their birthdays like one after another in that order. Well, actually, Alphonse's birthday isn't technically canon. I think like the long and short of it is like his English voice actor was mentioning like how similar Alphonse was to Noctis from Final Fantasy 15, and he suggested that Alphonse and Noctis would potentially even have the same birthday. And then the Fire Emblem fandom just ran with that.
Yep.
Or specifically the Heroes fandom ran with it.
But yeah, other than that, that was quite an interesting Hunger Games.
Yeah, very interesting
I
and
think you
very
mean
entertaining.
interesting. Get it?
Oh my
And from
goodness.
Pokemon?
Oh my goodness. Rhoda's gonna kill you for that pun.
Then so be it.
Oh boy.
Actually, Tirza, if with your permission, is it okay if I show you some of the karaoke themes I did?
Sure, I guess.
So let me just.
Then I'll probably like finish off the stream after this because
Harry.
we've been on for like 2 hours.
Yeah. Alright. Let me see. I know.
Hyena and Tara.
Wow. While I'm trying to find the song. Okay.
You flustered me last time. There was like a Hunger Games simulator.
Anyway, yes. Screen share.
So you haven't really gotten me with like a very good fluster ever since then.
Okay, so this is the site I use on mobile, Smule, for karaoke stuff.
Nice.
Yep. So the one I will show you is this one from is this one.
Try not to get anything demonetized.
This was a year ago.
Look at how they crawl around upon the ground like little.
Oh, nice!
How they fascinate, confusing rate with what is
Who does the female voice?
chance.
Isn't it a laugh?
Isn't it a
Hyena, who's the female
Thinking
voice?
there is someone in heaven
That's someone
to
I
blame.
wedded with when they opened the invite.
Oh,
On Smule, you
okay.
can join a random duet.
Living
Okay.
every day to the day they die, never getting
Yes,
answers.
heroes can lie with emotions as if there will be them before.
While we stay eternally bored, they're only human. They don't see who they are is who they'll always be. Only human after all. So they push and they shove till they fall. Isn't it a farce?
Isn't it a waste?
Struggling to face what can never be faced.
It's but maybe death can release something more than we share.
I really don't know and don't care. They're only human, standing still, doomed to live, pushing boulders uphill. Only human after all. So they give and they take.
How brave they fall.
They will pray, curse, live, die, never knowing their truth is another man's lie. Watch them all desolate.
You're such a good singer, Godfather.
Human, they can see all the years they could give you and me. Only human after all. Till their silly hearts break. So let's call. Let's call.
Let's call who?
That's just part of the song.
So you made this, Hyena?
Well, technically, the one that shows the VIP a made it, and then I duetted it.
JRX, check the private chat.
Oh, Tirza, come on.
Meh.
As you can see here, I've done 154 of these. All of these were duets.
Nice.
Yep. And some of them are even voice acting ones.
Cool.
But I will say, out of all of these, my favorite ones so far are, but I love doing the most. Was seeing this one from Breaking Benjamin, So Cold.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to check out Smule for yourself, You can check it on the website, but they recommend you do your karaoke stuff on your mobile device.
Okay.
So yeah.
JRX go boop.
Terzar, cut that out.
So yeah.
Boop.
That was just an example of some of
I'll
the
give you a
karaoke
boost.
projects I've done.
Boop the Symphosaurus.
Alright, that's it. Ratatoska hugged Alphonse to make you jealous.
Oh boy, here
No.
we go.
What?
She did the Uno reverse card on ya.
Somebody with a crush on Samus kissed her to make you jealous.
Ooh.
Hey, Terzar, this is Alphonse.
Symphosaurus,
Don't call me that.
sit.
Ow!
Yeah, if he tries to do Alphonse, he gets the sit. And if he keeps doing it, he gets multiple sits.
Hey, if it wasn't me, you shouldn't tell me to sit.
You know, I'm tempted to just show a YouTube screen share of a Sith Boy clip that would represent J-Rex and Tirza.
Go for it.
All right.
Great. No.
Like this one, for example.
Tirza is good.
There you
Good on me.
Oh, hang on. I'm adding to the stage.
Yep. Here we go.
Hey, wait, I was right. You are angry after all.
Sit, boy.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Sit, boy, sit, boy, sit, boy, sit, sit,
Oh.
boy.
I told him not to provoke her unnecessarily.
Oh man, that is really gonna hurt.
Stop!
So Starlight would clearly be Songo since they have the same voice actress.
Yeah.
Who would Moroku and Shippo be?
I don't know.
Shippo would probably be Zero now that I think about it.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, just so everybody in the audience knows who they're referring to. Look, even Jack Rowland says J-Rex is like Inuyasha.
But you do know Tri-Slash gets annoyed by Zero, right?
Primarily if he gets called Tracy Cutie by everybody.
Yeah, but if Zero impersonates him, like turns into Tri-Slash and impersonates him, Tri-Slash would hit him in the head.
And then Zero would go crying to Rhoda and he'd be like, "Excuse me, did you hurt him? You are dead."
Yeah.
Oh, shut up. I don't care if you just say, I don't care if I'm dead. That he got what he deserves.
One day karma is gonna bite you in your tail.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
and you karma to yourself, Rhoda. If you keep calling me Tri-C Cutie, or that little runt keeps impersonating me, you're both dead. In through
Zero
my
bites
eyes.
his tail.
oh boy.
And then whack Zero in the head.
No! What is wrong with you?
Bite me, you get more pummel.
Ugh, I just cannot with you. Why are you so difficult?
And why you two are the most annoying and nuisance.
Look who's talking. Walks away with Zero.
Oh boy.
Hey, jeez, Yeah, I don't. I don't think Tri-Slash and Rhoda would get along very well.
No, they're literally polar opposites at this point.
Yeah. Rhoda, she has like her soft side, I don't think. Because like I want to like develop Rhoda where like if it's not for the connections she formed, she'd be a lot like Tri-Slash.
Oh, by the way, dude, I sent an image if you want to share it to the thing.
Okay, what is it? Oh, it's your
Yeah, it's just my Pokemon team.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean we have. Yep. Oh yeah, that's right. Via has a little crush on Zero.
And originally, before we did like the role play where we got Via's egg, I was thinking that Rhoda would end up getting like a Hisuian Zorua egg, and the name of the Hisuian Zorua would be Spectre.
Yeah. I mean, there's always another. Chance to get one.
Mm-hmm.
Anna says, "I'm sorry about Tri-Slash, you guys. He's not very fond with somebody."
Boop.
Anyway.
Hey, Tirza, why did you boop me?
There's Cutler and Quix and Lee and Imari and I forgot what your Mandibuzz was called.
Lilith.
Lilith, thank you.
Yeah.
And Mewtwo and Via.
Yep.
So the thing specifically with legendaries is that they choose who they want to be with, trainer wise.
Yep.
And if like someone tries to attempt to catch a legendary Pokemon and they don't see that they're worthy, then it can get like very, very dangerous. Like people can end up losing their lives. Like people and Pokemon both.
Yeah. I mean, like for example, Red tried catching Mewtwo once.
Yeah. And Blue too, and he ended up getting injured pretty badly.
Yep. But in the end, Mewtwo chose me as his partner.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So technically speaking, yeah. Counting Mewtwo since he's a legendary that has a Mega Evolution form, I have 2 Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. Imani the
Lucario. Him and Lucario.
Yep. Yep. My Imani, me, and Mewtwo. Yep.
And with Legend ZA coming out later this year, I wonder if there will be like any other legendaries, not legendaries, like Pokemon that can Mega Evolve.
Yeah, that's what
I think a Mega Weavile would be sick.
Yeah, or a Mega Sock since they don't have any other evolutions.
Yeah. Or what else? Mega Zoroark?
Oh, that would be interesting to see. But yeah.
Imagine if N had a Mega Zoroark. That would be sick.
Yeah, I know. But yeah. But when it comes to the Pokemon on lore wise, Cutler was Hyena's starter ever since he found him as an egg and he grew up to be a Sneasel. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Hyena has known Cutler for a long time, and the only reason Cutler's still alive to this day was because of lore wise, which I will explain now to the audience. When a dark blood wants something to stay alive with them, but the person has to agree to this. They can shed a small part of their crystal and give it to the person they love or cherish to get the immortality. However,
so Cutler is an immortal Weavile.
Yep, but it only works if the other person agrees to it. Like Like for example, well, since like for example, Hyena's first lover during Yeshua's era refused the offer because she didn't expect because since she was already immortal, she thought she didn't need it. Same and the same. So most of Hyena's lovers refused this offer. Nitara only refused it because she Nitara only refused it because as well it's Nitara, right? Nitara wouldn't accept it due to her world's or due to the Mortal Kombat world's lore.
Yeah, where it's like one of the most, at least in my series, it's one of the most dangerous realms because of like Mortal Kombat and like combat in general.
Yeah. And now and for other parts of lore, like if some like I will say this: when a dark blood and a mortal have a child who's half dark blood, half mortal of that species, sees sees that they also have the dark blood's true form. However, their forms take a lot longer to regenerate if they die, which is why you don't see the hyena's offspring from the other eras as often because it takes a very long time for them to regenerate.
Mm-hmm. So we did have like a plan for Eco to return, right?
Yeah, and in case you're wondering, Eco was Hyena's first child who is non-binary. Eco was born as a dark elf, so yeah,
Dark Elf Quetzal hybrid.
yep. In Hyena's canon lore, he only had 3 children, one for each era, that he found love in.
Mm-hmm.
One non-knight, one non-binary, one daughter, and one son.
And the sun will definitely become more important as my series like gets like far, like a lot farther into the lore.
Yep. But until then, he will remain a secret.
Yeah. And what was the daughter again?
The daughter, I believe.
I keep forgetting the daughter.
Well, I know the daughter. Its mother was from Fire Emblem.
Yeah, Fire Emblem Manakee, right?
Yes. So let's see here. So that makes her half Manakee, half Quetzal / Darkblood.
Also, I think like it'd be funny if like, or like it'd be fun if like her dragon form was also like her quote unquote true form.
Yeah.
Or something. Like mix it with like a dragon type Pokemon and like an actual dragon or something. I don't know. Or like combine traits of different dragon types.
Yeah. Let me. Here, I'm looking. I'm looking in the looking for it right now. Da, da, da.
Although there are some Manakeets that don't really have dragon forms. Like Alira is a big example of this, of course.
Yep. Okay, here we go. Her name's Desoma.
Desoma. Thank
Yep.
you.
Yep. And then her mother's name is Bimu.
What was it again? Can you post it in the private chat?
Yeah. So.
J-Rex, what are you listening to?
Psycho.
I don't know what that is.
It's a Psycho. Oh, it's a show from YouTube that it's talk about an animal battle.
I see.
Also, I sent it in private chat.
Okay. Hang on.
And also, it's not just an animal battle. It's got dinosaurs, insects, dragons, instinct animals, and modern animals in battle.
So
Bingo. Okay,
so,
thank you.
yeah. So basically, it's like Death Battle, but animals.
Yeah, but there's no blood. It's made from the Japan.
Ah, okay.
Bamboo is the mother of the Soma.
Yep. In case you're wondering, Dre, that is my Maneki OC who was shipped with Hyena in the past.
Really?
Yes. So for Hyena's lore, his first love, most of his lovers were OCs that me and Tirza created in the roleplay we did. So,
I
so,
see.
and then later down the line, he would be shipped with Natara.
Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, uh, but yeah, and and like I said, he only had 3 children, so he only had 1 child with each of his lovers.
All right then.
Now as for his siblings, which are other Dark Bloods, it's most the thing I will say about Dark Bloods, it's Dark Bloods norm. Some Dark Bloods are known for not wanting to find lovers first, so that's why their species it has mostly been known as well. Jizzit can explain this part.
I
I'm sa-
heard like half of that. I'm sorry.
I'm saying Dark Bloods. Most Dark Bloods are known for being ace, not interested in finding mates.
Mhm. Yeah, well, kind of ace. It wasn't my intention for them to be like ace or arrow ace or
Yeah,
anything like that. It's just like a result of them being like dark magic kind of thing.
yeah. Also, because of since Darkbloods are mostly born from a giant in crystal at the center of their realm, they never thought about producing offspring, I mean, because they were all born from the same big crystal, the mother crystal.
Mm-hmm.
The only exception to this was Hyena. Was Hyena. Hyena was the only Darkblood who was curious in finding love. Uh, Another one who was interested was his twin sister. However, for her, it didn't go so well. Because his twin sister, when she tried to find a gave her a scar and made her half blind. So she lost and trust with that. The only the So the difference between a hyena and his twin sister. His twin sister, after her encounter with trying to find a mate, decided to not find a mate that would bear children, but find a mate that would just love her for herself. So she wanted to experiment with lesbian love.
Mm-hmm.
So she decided to become a lesbian, while the while hyena, like me RL, is bisexual. However, he's only found but but since he knows he can only have children with females, else he just went with that, and he hasn't found a male lover yet. But there are hints. I mean, the only hint I will give is that if Tirza allows a certain series into her universe, one of those male characters in there will definitely be one of his crushes.
Which one?
Has been in Helva.
Oh, yeah, I've actually been contemplating that, especially since when I was in Calgary and I got to see like Amir Talai and Blake Roman.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was also pretty cool. So I told before kind of on Instagram and such like how when I saw Roman he and like gave him this little drawing. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna hang this up. And in another video where like that somebody made with him at the same convention, like it was him doing the if Fancy Fancy are so powerful, why doesn't he just make people come to the hotel, yada yada, and which and Alistair's like, oh, I can. And there was a guy dressed as Alistair, like as a cosplay, and you can actually see my drawing at the bottom, like on the thing.
Oh, Tears of Wait. I actually saw that on TikTok. I know that Alistair cosplayer.
Oh, nice. Yeah, if you looked
I followed him on TikTok.
Yeah, if you looked at the bottom of Blake's table, there were like 3 pictures on said table. The middle one, that was mine.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a picture of Angel Dust hugging Fat Nuggets.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he thought it was like really, really cute, and like he asked me to sign it, and he said, "You know what? I'm gonna hang this up so people can see it." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, thank you!" And he gave me a hug. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been contemplating for a while to add husbands to my series, and especially like with that interaction with Flake, I want to do that like more as well. And I did have like a good interaction with Amir. I made him a drawing of Alistair too. Like I made drawings for everybody I really wanted to see. The only person who I wanted to see but I didn't have the chance was Christopher Lloyd.
I see. But yeah, in case you wonder which husband and character I'm referring to, it's Husk, Keith David's character.
I think I know what you mean. Oh, poor Husk. He's gonna have both you and Angel Dust simping for him now.
Oh boy.
For me, I'm more chill about it.
True.
But yeah.
I'll have to see where like the husband hotel story stuff goes, because like I kind of shipped Husk and Angel together, especially after episode 4.
Yeah, I get you.
They're so cute together.
But
I also love like at the end of like Loser Baby, they're like the land sharks and there he is! There is seating!
Yeah.
That was funny.
They just have to ruin the moment, huh?
Both Hasbin and Helva would be an interesting a twist to your series, considering you don't have that much swearing. But with Mortal Kombat, there's also a mix of that as well. So
true.
Yeah.
Plus, I think there's like a little bit of it in like Danganronpa and Persona 5 because like there are M-rated games.
Yeah, that too. So yeah. So your series is used to that kind of universes and such.
Yeah, and then another series I've been wanting to like add was one JRX added recently. It's an anime called Zenshu, which is so underrated. Like if you guys are into like isekai anime, I definitely recommend it.
Yeah. Also, Flori added Shensu to hers as well.
Oh, nice!
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, with that being said, I think it's time for me to hop up. I have a friend just invited me to do a thing with them on Discord, so I'm gonna go.
Yes, I was actually about to say I think it's time we should sign off. So, anybody else got anything else to say?
The only thing I will say is the next time we do a stream, and we should definitely try some we should the next time we do a stream, we should definitely try let's see here. The next time we do a stream, we should definitely try. We should definitely try doing another Smash Bros. Stream because that's your most popular stream so far.
Oh yeah, we should try doing that again.
Yeah.
I agree.
And add JRX to it too.
Yeah. All right. Well then, I will see you all later. And also, Tears in a Japanese bathhouse with Alphonse and Pim.
Oh come on! Fine then. Hyena gets kissed by Natara and Husk.
If I was able to give you the same color as you gave JRX, I would tell you to sit.
Then JRX Samus.
Tears are.
Anyway.
Anyway, that's the end of things. Bye.
Yeah.
See ya.
See you all
Bye.
later.